How's it going, everybody? Today we are jumping back in Kingdom Come and we are going to explore more of the mysteries of the church DLC. Now, as we know, we are over at the Sedlet's monastery investigating a plague. When we got there, we met with Albic's friends, Zachariah and his guard Dennis, and they told us about the plague and they were there at the monastery treating the patients. Now, we of course offered our help, and since then we've been running around investigating, and the last time we played we actually managed to find this ancient relic at the monastery, but as we were doing that somebody set a fire in the monastery, so the plan for today was to try and investigate that fire and see if it was intentional or an accident. Alright, so this is the spot right here. Oh, no, 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 no. No way. Hopefully he's not gonna come in here. So we do have to sneak around the guards because we're not supposed to be walking around here. The whole place is on lockdown and we're supposed to just kind of hang out in our room. And if the guards, catch us, they are going to send us back to our room and they are going to yoink everything that we found as well. So for example, we managed to find a sword and a few other things, but if these guys catch us and send us back to our room, they are going to confiscate all the loot that we managed to gather. So we are going to have to try our best to avoid the guards. But let's take a look around the shed here and see if we can find any clues about the fire.
Where did this wine come from?
We have some wine. I think the guy that found the fire, or the guy that was at the barn on the night of the fire, he had some wine. I think he pulled that out of the out of the lake or something. Hold on a second. There was a guy here. Yeah, he was like right here at the water. He pulled out a jar or a pitcher of wine from the water, and then he saw the fire and went to the fire. So I think that wine on the floor is his. But let's see, can we find anything else around here?
A torch? Damn, this wasn't an accident. Someone torched the shed to cover their tracks. At least this grill is here.
Alright. I was thinking that the fire was intentional. It was no way that it was an accident. What else do we have here?
Rough cloth, badly tarred, and bits of leather. Probably used as knee protection for work.
Alright.
Oil. Burns like the devil. I wonder there's barely anything left of the shed.
Alright, so judging by the torch and the oil and the rags, we know that somebody definitely set this place ablaze on purpose. Now, after checking the site of the fire, our next stop was the witness, the guy that was out drinking wine in the middle of the night, and he was actually down in the basement. He was pretty shook up, but he basically told us that he found two bodies in the shed, but it looked like it wasn't the fire that took him out. So after speaking with him, we went to investigate the bodies, and after taking a look, we came to the conclusion that these two guys were infected with the plague that we've been investigating, and it looked like somebody tried to heal them in some pretty extreme ways, but they failed. And then they tried to cover it up by putting them in the barn and then setting it on fire. So we made our way back to the barn and we looked around for any tracks, and as it turns out...
That's one deep rut. Whoever dragged them, poor wretches gave them a rough time.
So we followed the tracks and we found some more clues along the way, and all the clues led us to this herbalist's hut. Oh, I heard something. The heck? I hit somebody. Yeah, somebody's fighting here. What the? In here?
What in damnation?
What's happening?
You said they were better. Were you lying or just that stupid?
They took a turn for the worse. It came out of nowhere, and there was no saving them.
And those books I got for you. You've half the monastery's library in here. Did you even bother looking at them?
I read every one, but I told you 100 times, I am not a physician. I don't know what you all expected from me.
You were supposed to use your head, damn it. Now everyone and their dog is sniffing around here.
I couldn't just...
I thought I made myself clear. They stay here, you don't leave, and nobody must know a thing.
But what was I supposed to do? Your master...
Provided you with everything you needed and paid you generously. Or am I wrong? What about that fire? Were you just covering your ass? Or planning to rat on us too?
They were infected. For the sake of everyone in the monastery, I did what had to be done.
Doing what has to be done. For everyone's sake.
Whoa.
Delish!
I feel like we could have intervened faster and saved the monk.
Dead man!
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up? You wanna go?
Don't
Oh.
make it worse for yourself.
Come on. There we go. We got him. We got him. We got him. What a creeper. I feel like we could have done that a lot faster. I'll get that sword. And let me quickly do this. He's got a pretty cool looking outfit as well. Should we do this? Just quickly. Yep. There we go. But let's see. Is the monk alright? I feel like we could have intervened a lot faster and saved them. Hey, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Did you?
He's gone. Hold on. I'll fetch help.
Don't trouble yourself, son. But please, stay.
No. No, I'll run for Albie.
But pray with me. The Lord will soon welcome me.
I have bandages and I have potions. We can save him for sure. Do we not have an option to heal him? We don't.
All right. But I need to ask you something first.
Yes.
Why did you set the shed alight? Were you trying to get rid of the bodies?
Get rid of them? No. But should they rot under my roof? I only hoped the fire would consume them. And that'd be the end of it.
Did you try to treat those poor souls yourself?
I did my best. On the orders of Master Zacharias, I tried everything, even against their will. But either the sickness had advanced too far, or I simply lacked the knowledge.
All right. And now the prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Oh, Christ above. Go with God.
We could have definitely helped them earlier. If we jumped the guy. Oh, can I have that as well? Yeah, here we go. I'll get that. If we jumped, you know, the guy earlier, we could have definitely saved them. Anything in the chest? Nothing all that great. He's got some maps. Gold, what is that? Gold, it's a thick yellow to dark green fluid, bitter to the taste, that is formed in the liver. Oh, I see. I gotcha. It's suitable for mixing potions. But yeah, the guy that we just found was Zachariah's kind of bodyguard, and we met him at the beginning of the DLC. When we came here, Zachariah and this guy here, you know, they were treating the patients. But yeah, let's go and see if we can find them and, you know, kind of confront Zachariah and see what's what. Let's see, what is he going to be? He's going to be right over here.
To your health, my friend. Hopefully the worst is behind us.
May not a drop go to waste.
No, don't drink it!
You rats!
Hey! Henry! It was his fault those two died. He was the first to know about the epidemic, and he tried to keep everything hushed up. He blackmailed the herbalist to hide them and treat them at his place. And when those bodies were found, what did he do? He sent that lackey of his to get rid of him.
Joachim is.
Dead. And that Dinesh of yours, too.
So now you kill me.
Give me just one more reason.
He poisoned them. Oh my. We gotta try and treat him.
Albert? Albert, what is it?
I got lots of potions. He put something in the wine. What'd you put in it?
If I were you, I'd hold back a while. For everyone's sake.
Wait. Did he start the entire plague? What did he do? What kind of creeper?
You poisoned him. Why?
Calm down. He's still breathing.
What do you mean, still?
Whether he survives is up to you, and whether you're finally willing to cooperate.
No, let's kick his ass. Yeah, I'll help him myself. Have you lost your mind? What the?
I don't need you. The infirmary has ingredients for all sorts of antidotes. We'll figure something out.
You think I used belladonna and amanita like some village herb woman? No. This is my own recipe, and a damned expensive one, I'll have you know. I save it for only the most distinguished.
My alchemy is max level. I can do it. Have you lost your mind?
You're mad. You want me to help you? Now, after all this?
If you're looking for someone to blame, try yourself.
What?
None of this would have happened if you hadn't kept getting in my way.
Don't try that on me. I thought you and Albert were friends. He never did anything to deserve this.
Albert may not realize it, but half his shining reputation is thanks to me. Next to someone young and inexperienced, it's easy to look like a master. You saw it yourself. Even the Right Reverend didn't trust me. Me, royal physician to King Sigismund. But once Master Albert showed up, suddenly everything was different. And all he had to do was repeat the same things I'd already said.
So you only pretended to be his friend? All the while you looked down on him. Speak, traitor. What do you want from me?
I want Albert's closely guarded records on the treatment of King Wenceslas.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb. Albert spent a lot of time with him. I want to know what he wrote down.
So, it was you who turned our chamber upside down?
Me? No, that was Dinesh.
Well, is this all that he... What? Hold on. He's just doing this because he's jealous of Master Albert here? What the... Yeah, will you trade the records for the antidote? We cannot trust them, but I'll ask.
And if I bring you the records, you'll give me the antidote?
Not so fast. There's one more thing. Something King Sigismund himself would greatly value.
Yeah?
Apparently, somewhere in this monastery, there's a relic from the Holy Land.
Yeah, we found
brought
it.
here years ago by a knight.
We found it.
That's what those workers were after. But they failed.
Morons.
We already found it, but I'm not gonna tell this guy that we found it.
I've no idea what you're on about. Sigismund wants you to find some relic for him.
King Sigismund knows a legend of Sir Boleslav Bavor of Blatna, who brought a relic from the Holy Land to Bohemia. What he doesn't know is that Sir Boleslav was buried with it, right here in the monastery.
So you plan to present it to him on a golden platter and hand it over in exchange for a medal and a fat reward?
Something like that. I have good reason to believe the relic is of great value to the king. Once you've got the relic and the records, come to the church. We'll meet there. And one last piece of advice. Hurry. The substance acts slowly, but the longer you make Albert wait, the worse the consequences.
And what's to stop me grabbing you by the neck, beating the antidote out of you, and dragging you to the abbot?
Exactly.
The fact I'm not a fool. I haven't got the antidote on me, so we can go to the abbot and spend hours blaming each other. Meanwhile, Albert will die right here on the cold ground in a puddle of his own vomit. If he's to survive, we do this my way. Do we understand each other?
No. No, we don't understand each other. I can't trust this guy. Get lost.
You miserable bloody bastard. I'll do it, but only for Albic's sake.
I expected nothing less.
You're gonna get it, buddy. Mark my words, you're gonna get it. This has not gone well. I'll be alright, buddy. Oh no. Those creepers. So we found the relic the last time we played and we gave it to the abbot. We're definitely not gonna, give it to this guy.
Henry, the records, they're behind the scales.
I gotcha.
What? What scales? Albic.
Right, so we can ask the abbot for the relic, get it back and then give it to this guy, but we're not gonna do that. Definitely not gonna do that because, this guy is a little creeper. I feel like, can we try and treat him? I feel like we can treat him. Like, look at this. Look at this, look at this. I have so many different potions. One of these potions is definitely gonna heal Albic here, but we gotta kind of try and, see what the symptoms are. Can we try and heal him ourselves? No, we can't. That is unfortunate. Right. Well, and there we have it. The bad guys were Albic's friends, and we're gonna have to try and deal with them the next time we are going to play, because that's about it from me today. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below, and I will see you in the next video.